What's up, guys? Welcome back to Nowhere, where we like to talk about pop culture, past, present, and future. I am Will.
And I'm Eli.
And obviously, that is Eli. All right, guys, as you know, we have been watching every episode of House of the Dragon. This is season 2, episode 5. I have been loving the season so far. Eli, do you want to get any thoughts in before we start this episode?
What?
Eli, would you like to get any thoughts in before we start this episode?
This season has been an absolute fire. This series as a whole has been an absolute fire. Ready to see my boy Aemon take control as king. Ready to see what happens next. Compared to the episode before last episode was a little. We needed some time to ruminate on the past events. Looking forward to seeing what we got in store for us.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to this episode. Last episode, we focused a little bit on Rhaenys' death. Obviously they're about to start looking for more dragon riders. So far this season has been great. The storytelling has been done very well. I'm just enjoying everything about it. I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of complaints on social media about it being slow and things like that, but this show is so well written. Even the slow parts, I feel like have a lot of suspense behind them. It's build up, but it's not build up for the sake of build up. This actually feels like it is going somewhere. So, all right, Eli, you ready to get it started?
Yes, sir.
All right, but before we get it started, guys, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. It does help the channel grow. Eli, let's get it.
Let's get it.
I've got enough of the Lannisters from Game of Thrones, so they're unneeded here.
Tell my brother we are ready to march. As soon as Prince Aemond is able to join us. On Vhagar.
Everybody wants that damn dragon.
Until the prince makes his answer, my lord?
My men have had a long march. They are most eager to embrace the hospitality of your keep.
He dares to summon me with haste. Are the Lannisters so diminished that they cannot march from the Tooth to Harrenhal without an escort?
There is a large dragon in the Riverlands, Your Grace. My brother's army is strong, but it does seem to
I am the
surprise me
Prince
that-
Regent, not a dog to be called to heel.
I didn't realize
Tell
that
your
was a
brother that
Lannister,
if
bro.
he does not deliver his host to Harrenhal with
I didn't
haste,
realize it was his
Daemon's
brother.
dragon will become the least of his
I thought it
worries.
was him.
Your irritations are justified, Aemon, but it does seem...
I have a task for you as well, Sir Dylan. We will make an alliance with the Triarchy.
The longer we wait, the more chance he will prevail. Lannister will march from the west. Take what strength we have and force Daemon and his Riverlords to fight on two fronts.
His Grace speaks wisely.
We would do better to await the High Tower host and set out in good
There
time.
is no time. It's a fortnight's march to Harrenhal. We must strike before his army is raised.
And you yourself?
I will fly out to meet you when the time is ripe. My uncle is a challenge I welcome. If he does face me.
Amen, just going on,
I think we're
huh?
all agreed.
Just being king, huh, Eli? That's what you like to see.
Bird King.
The words he wanted to use were "Eeyore, fire." You think he's probably gonna take that role as Hand of the Queen?
Oh yeah, bro. His queen died.
R.I.P. Rhaenys, I'm sorry.
Grace.
Got his pin on.
There is still Daemon and Caraxes and the Rivermen.
That remains to be seen.
In any case, I must now proceed as if I stand alone. And I see now that to do that, I need more dragon riders. For Vermithor and Silverwing, and for Seasmoke, who I believe misses his bond.
But there are no more in your family, Your Grace. Your younger sons are babes. There is Princess Rhaena.
She has attempted it, alas, but the dragons here would not take her as a rider.
Then who could do it?
You. You are of noble birth, and I had always heard, as you know, that the Darklins and the Targaryens had some common blood. I looked into the history, and indeed it is true. Your grandmother's grandmother, Ariana, was born a Targaryen princess. And I have been thinking, could it be possible?
To even consider such a thing.
Bro, it'd be crazy if he just do this shit and then get burned up. I like that guy.
The gods will favor
But
us.
it's also like, damn.
The potential.
Like a dragon.
Right, absolutely.
Open the door! Open the door!
Please.
May I be of assistance, Your Grace?
What are you playing at, old man?
I do wonder, Your Grace, if you're getting enough sleep. This old place.
Are you mocking me?
Sit!
Damn, Damon just going through it.
Tampering with my peace. I assure you, your king is on his guard.
Yes, Your Grace.
And stop watching me.
Damn, Damon, why you gotta look like you're fucking losing it? I mean, obviously he's fucking losing it, but still.
She spared it no thought.
Well, that's perhaps why your brother gave the crown to her. Perhaps those who strive for it are the least suited to wear it.
Don't lecture me!
I mean, that's a good point, though.
Viserys never wanted it himself, if you recall. He came to him, and he did his best. It's not a prize to be won, but a burden to bear.
If you have any counsel for dealing with the River Lords, I'd be glad of it.
Daemon Targaryen asking for help?
Counsel.
Council cup. Don't call it what it ain't.
House Tully is not the largest house in the Riverlands. Time the winds will shift.
I don't trust her. She seems like a witch.
Rebas! Do not show fear.
Rebas!
This guy, I don't know if he got it, bro.
Oh, man.
See smoke?
He just seems too timid, bro. He just doesn't seem like that right. Oh!
Wait a minute. Now claim that dragon, boy.
I've done it.
You haven't done shit.
She's on the dragon, bro. You took too long, dumbass!
Oh my god.
I knew that shit was coming. I knew the bait was coming.
Ooh, look, slice your throat. Can't deal with this. She got him killed, Eli. She got him killed.
I think bro honestly just took too long.
You are a fine choice for this post.
Is this an order or a request?
I will expect you to report for your duties on the morrow.
On the morrow.
My lordship commands.
Yeah, you better be there. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
He wants to spend time with his son.
Foreseeable. I myself, if you recall, was in favor of treating with Lord Mutton to march on Rook's Rest, a more conventional approach. True, not as sensational. His numbers were few, but we may yet retake.
Shut your ass up!
It is my fault, I think, that you have forgotten to fear me.
You love to see it.
You see how he looked back? He's like, did y'all see that? Yeah, we see you get bitch slapped. Shut your ass up.
Make the blockade.
In the meantime, the people are hungry, and their anger is rising. The enemy without may be fought with swords. The enemy within is more insidious.
Why is this anger directed at us? It is Rhaenyra the Pretender who ordered the gullet closed and left them all to starve.
They still look to you to ensure their well-being. That is the burden of authority. But you should not go it alone. It does occur to me that your grace has yet to name a hand.
Word to Otto Hightower. My grandsire may be overcautious, but his devotion to
Ew!
his family has never been in doubt.
Just fucking his head
I'll
up.
see it done.
Your grace.
You're late.
I am
Dang, King Aemon.
Has
Put his head up right
Put
there.
him in his fucking place, didn't he? Oh, yeah, he's scared of you.
What do you remember?
Nothing.
Bro.
My prince. You're in the most capable hands, Your Grace. Seems my brother has a long recovery ahead of him, Grand Maester. See that he is made to rest comfortably.
Dragging around these parts.
I bring good news, Rhaena. Or at least less morose. You hate it here.
You misled me, my lady.
I did what?
There is a large dragon in the Vale.
Rumor of it began shortly after the war, ranging more broadly for food. My maester's surmise.
And yet, you still continue this subterfuge.
Don't want my men to get the wrong idea.
About what? You're just like him.
Oh, you're making not provoking me.
You saved his life, brother. Do you never think about what could be ours? Or yours, anyway. The riches, servants, the Driftwood throne.
We spend the whole of our lives in the shadow of the Sea Snake's great castle. Do not wish to dwell in it any longer.
And so you belittle your great opportunity. While me, he ignores. As he always has.
Oh, okay, that must be what they sent right there.
Getting them food.
Making sure they eat. That's a good way to turn them on the, you know, on Aemond and Aegon and them, so.
Ships! They came ashore in the middle of the night with gifts from the Queen. She thinks of us even now!
She thinks of us even now!
Your Graces, we must leave. Now. Get the Queen to the wheelhouse! Mind your flanks. Take your corners. Keep moving. This way, Your Grace.
Man, they got a better Secret Service than the president.
Keep moving.
Get to the wheelhouse!
Your Grace! This way, Your Grace. Get up!
No! No!
Oh, why?
Sheathe your swords! Sheathe your swords!
Yeah, of course you're gonna make them fucking trip. Oh, wow. Okay, this shit. This is a lot different than the way I thought this is gonna go, Eli. A lot different. Oh, oh. I guess that's the same one that left after it burned bro to death.
That's a bird.
That ain't no fucking bird right here, bro. Hell no.
He left me for dead. But I lived. Swore to myself I would never trust another, and that oath has stood me well. This world is cold and cruel, and there are few in it who are steadfast. You, I think, are steadfast. You
About
have
to kiss,
seen
bro.
me as worthy, as an equal even.
Yeah,
telling
they're
you.
about to kiss,
Because
bro.
of
No
that,
doubt.
I will
I
serve
know.
you.
For a fact.
I believe you are meant to be queen.
Okay, whoa, whoa.
Oh, a hug? Draw on the line.
Oh yeah. It's going down, dog. Look at that.
Not it's going down.
It's going down right now.
No, it is going down. It's absolutely going down right now. Giggity. Oh, it's
Oh
getting
my goodness.
X-rated. Yeah, y'all
Begging your
fucking
pardon.
stop it.
Your Grace.
Yeah.
The Dragon Sea Smoke has been sighted flying over Spicetown.
Yes, he does that.
Like, get the
From what
fuck
we've
out of
heard,
here.
He has a rider.
Oh, goodness.
Impossible to tell from the ground.
The Greens?
I don't know who else it could be.
Shall I summon your council?
She gonna take things in her own hands.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so we just finished season 2, episode 6 of House of the Dragon. And wow. Nothing too crazy happened like episode 4, but we did get some strong plot points to push the story forward. Man, Will, I'm gonna let you speak on it, but can we just talk about how genius, what a 4D chess move it was to send all of that food to King's Landing to turn the people against the Greens. Thoughts on that?
I feel like obviously that was a very, very good plan. This episode in general probably is my favorite episode of the season so far. So much happens, so much to unpack. Obviously it was a brilliant plan to send that food to the people in King's Landing. That shit fucked up everything. When I say that shit escalated things so quickly, it was ridiculous. I did not expect things to change so fast. A man got his arm cut off. You know what I'm saying?
You can't touch royalty. You can't touch the queen like that.
Sheathe your swords. You heard them. Sheathe them things. Chop that man's arm off. The city's in a riot. Everybody's hungry. This episode, man, like you said, a lot of different plot points. This episode is, like I said, probably my favorite episode so far. I can't remember a guy's name right now, but going in there to try to get that dragon, bro, I believed in him. I believed in him. And he got burned the fuck up.
I've done it.
Like, bro, you speak too fucking soon. Why did you speak so soon?
Why were you taking so goddamn long if you've done it to get on that fucking dragon, man?
Like, bro, once the dragon...
He was sitting there for like 45 seconds straight waiting for your ass to get on, bro, and you're fucking crawling towards him. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. All I'm saying is, once the dragon has leaned its body over, I'm hopping on that guy. I'd rather die from a huge fall than to be burned to death. You see that guy who was like, I'm burning to death, I'm gonna slit my own throat. I ain't even see no blood.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in fire, you know what I mean? Probably just...
Yeah, he was just trying to end that shit as quick as possible.
Like, bro, whatever's gonna make this go faster, bro. Yeah, definitely. Obviously we've got to...
He would like stop the blood flow, though. You know what I mean? Like cauterize.
That's literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, he could not even slit his own throat, bro. He could not. It was like you didn't see no blood. It's like that fire was just too hot, bro. Just too hot. Absolutely. We got a new Dragon Rider.
Right? That's right. The son that he doesn't give a fuck about.
Oh, I was talking about the girl, but
What girl?
the one that was with Rhaenyra.
Yo. Sir? I feel like Little Yachty. In that one skit. Yeah, that's true.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We got two Dragon Riders, huh?
Yeah, two Dragon Riders. That's right.
Yeah.
Wow, that fucking threw me off guard. Holy
Absolutely.
shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, everything they're setting up in this season, everything they set everything they why are you looking like that, cup? Everything they set up this season, bro. Everything they're setting up this season has just been a banger. This episode, like I said, was probably my favorite episode. Things have escalated to a point. I can't remember the one daughter's name, but she looks like she's gonna get her a wild dragon. I can't wait to see what that thing looks like. Obviously, Rhaenyra's got her plan. She's already sent that food over, causing, panic in the city. Daemon, what the fuck is going on with Daemon, bro?
I don't know. Bro's been going through some weird shit these last few episodes.
But it's just that's my one gripe about this episode. Like, bro has been going through it for episodes, bro, and not actually done anything.
It kind of makes me just feel like that these visions or whatever. Like the witch said, he's a chess piece. I feel like it's trying to push him to do something. It's trying to mold him a certain way so that things play out a certain way.
You don't think that's I don't want to say like redemption, but you don't think that's like all the bad things that he's done eating away at him?
Maybe redemption may be part of it. It
100%.
may be part of fate. So would he ever reach that naturally? Probably not. I think the visions are doing that for him. But yeah, remains to be seen. I'm not too sure what's going on there 100% yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, like I said, for this episode, I love Daemon as a character, but yeah, bro, they're not doing it for me right now. It's just not doing it for me. I don't care about these visions anymore. I want to see Daemon actually doing something to either help him his fucking self or help Rhaenyra. You know what I mean? Obviously he's not gonna go with the greens, but I want to see Daemon actually doing something. I hope next episode we get to see him actually, building his army, because no one's joined him yet. Rhaenyra's called it out. No one's joined her. No one's joined him. I want to see Daemon doing more instead of just like he was on Caraxes. And that shot of him on Caraxes was badass, but he did nothing.
He's been absent like pretty much this whole time, bro.
Yeah.
All this shit been going on, he's been absent.
He hasn't done anything. And I fuck with Daemon hard. He just hasn't done anything yet. So,
shall we transition to Aegon?
Obviously, Aegon is dying.
No, he's recovering.
They say he's recovering, right?
Yeah, but before, he couldn't talk. He could barely breathe. Now he's starting to breathe better. He's talking. I feel like Littlefinger Jr. is trying to worm his way in there.
No, we're gonna call him. He's Clubfoot.
Clubfoot, that's right. I feel like Clubfoot is trying to manipulate Aegon a little bit so that when he does return to full health, that he's hand of the king. He's his right-hand man. I really feel like that's what's going on. I don't think... I think they're really alluding to this episode, obviously. Aemon is a strategical genius, but as his mother said, he is overconfident. He's too in his feelings on some levels. He just wants to get... He wants to put the blacks down, bro. He wants to get rid of them as soon as possible. And it's leading to some stupid decisions, as we saw earlier when he's not feeding the people around him. Guess what happens? they turn against you.
And
I
they
mean,
riot.
That's just basic logic.
Absolutely.
And he's just overseeing that. So I do think, as much as I love Aemond, he's gonna die, bro. He's gonna die. He is going to die.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only logical, conclusion. I feel like obviously Rhaenyra's gonna come out on top. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I just feel I'm almost positive it just has to end that way. So I'm sure Aemon's gonna get his comeuppance. I'm sure a lot of people who have been, either leaning towards that, that I don't want to say evil, but like more on the bad side. I feel like a lot of them people are going to get their comeuppance. I know Aegon hasn't seemed like a bad person. He's really not that, like, the worst things he's done is after he lost his son, which kind of is justifiable. You know what I mean? To an extent. I'm not saying you should hang innocent people, but
Yeah.
like what can
It's
you say?
understandable.
Yeah. What can you say about his mindset in that moment? But also I think Aegon, he's obviously gonna bite the dust. Aemond, he's gonna bite the dust. I won't be surprised.
I think before Aegon bites the dust, I think he regains the crown.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But how long though? That's the question. And what kind of king will he be? With one leg. I mean, he has his leg, but it's mended. You know what I mean? He's gonna be Gimp. He's gonna be like the Gimp King, which I don't know.
Yeah.
Might obviously.
I don't know, bro. I hope we get some Viserys vibes, bro. I want the half mask, fucking. Viserys was dripping, bro, by the time he died.
Yeah, that's
fucking
true.
sick.
That's true.
He looks sick.
Yeah, man. I definitely like what they're doing with the characters. This episode in general is definitely feels it feels more fulfilling. This episode definitely was fulfilling for me. You see where the people in King's Landing stand. Is it Corley's
Yeah.
Rhaenys husband? Corlys? He's in there. We see what he's got going on. We've got confirmation, which it's been alluded to, but we finally got confirmation that not only one, but both of those kids are his children. So that's cool that we got confirmation with that. We've got a new dragon rider. Like I said, there's a lot of solid plot progression and plot points that are being progressed. I'm just enjoying it. The only drawback for me is what they're doing with Daemon. I think we have sat with him too long in Harrenhal, going through, these visions. I want to see Daemon doing something.
Sure. I think no matter what, I think yes, they've been building it up for a while now, but I think the conclusion will be satisfying. I think we're gonna get a different Daemon that returns to Rhaenyra.
Absolutely. That's what I'm waiting for. Honestly, I just want to see Daemon and Rhaenyra. Obviously, things have changed since he's been gone.
So when the witch said the tides will turn in 3 days, was she referring to getting a new dragon rider?
Nah. She
the
killed
food
that.
being
She
shipped?
killed that dude, bro. She killed that guy, the one who was in charge of the army before. Like they said, he fell ill, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right,
She
that's right.
definitely killed, bro. So Daemon can get his army. Like she's definitely, you know what I mean, manipulating some shit.
Yeah.
And that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up because I almost forgot about it. But yeah, she definitely killed, bro.
Yeah.
For sure. Just so Daemon can get his army. But hey, man, like I said, that's another really good plot progression right there as well. Like I feel like all the characters are being utilized like they're supposed to. Like even some of these side characters, which that's what, like, honestly, like the original Game of Thrones, that's what made it so good. Like, yeah,
There's no one main character.
there is no one main character. There really is no side characters. Everybody seems to be getting some, time to shine, some like that furthers the plot in a way. Even like I said, Corlys' son, like, don't get me wrong, of course, when they got introduced in the season, we would think that they show some importance, but like we got a new dragon rider. It looks like we're gonna have one of them's gonna be his heir. And I don't know, like I said, even the people in the city, You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering where that family man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about with his wife and his child.
Obviously, he has some significance.
I think he might be Targaryen, bro, because his hair is white. He you know, he might be a bastard, but I don't know. You know what I mean?
Same with the guy at the bar.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, he could just be talking shit, but they've shown him multiple times now, so
Like
I
there
feel
has
like
to be some importance,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But these characters, and I'm sure, like when I say I'm sure, I'm positive they're going to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to go in depth on these things. You know what I mean? They're going to go into detail. I'm sure all these things are going to get flushed out. These characters are going to get developed. I'm sure we'll get another season of this. Positive.
Oh yeah.
And so far so good, bro. Like I said, this is probably my favorite episode. We got a lot of dragon riding. We've got dragon action. We've got, you know, the political things that we're used to.
It was a very, very solid episode. Still not my favorite. The whole dragon fight scene in episode 4. That shit slapped. It's probably my second favorite episode.
Okay, yeah. I can agree with you. The dragon fight in episode 4 was definitely badass. Probably my favorite action sequence of this. It is definitely my favorite action sequence, probably of Game of Thrones so far. I mean, well,
I don't know.
I don't want to. Yeah. Battle of the Bastards, but especially for this series, you know what I'm saying. But this episode, bro, it was just so well written, bro. There was just so many. Episode 4 had the dragon fight. It was awesome, but this had so many plot progressions. This we're getting into the meat of things, and I'm really I really enjoyed this episode. I'm really enjoying the season. I hope the next episode can follow. I mean, it can only go up from here, bro. What else could you honestly take a step back from what's going on right now? Could you?
No, dude, I just don't even think it's. I mean, no, the series is too good. The writers are too good, bro.
Yeah,
the series is it's on another level.
Absolutely. I think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get more of what we've seen in the next episode. We're gonna get some more progression. I mean, it just like I said, there's only up from here, bro. The series has, from the very beginning, has been building and not just building to nowhere. Like it's like, here's some build, here's some payoff, here's some more build, here's some more payoff. I mean, and then the overarching build. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so well done, so well done. Kudos to the House of the Dragon Riders. Kudos.
Thank God they did not give up after that piece of flaming shit Game of Thrones ended. This series is honestly, I like this far more than I like Game of Thrones, especially those last 3 seasons, bro. Disgusting.
Absolutely.
This shit is what Game of Thrones should have been.
Absolutely. I love it, man. I love it. I don't think I could praise it enough, honestly.
Yeah, no, me either. It's perfect. It's better. Honestly, it's better than what I was expecting when I started the series. Far better.
Absolutely.
Far better.
All right, Eli. Any final thoughts?
I don't want this to end.
I don't want this to end.
I just want to watch an episode every week for the rest of my life.
Forever, right? They could do it.
They could.
They could definitely Days of Our Lives this show, and I would be fine with it. All right, I guess my final thoughts is I can't wait to see the next episode. I hope we just keep progressing because everything so far has just been magnificent, exceptional. I love it. Love it. All right, you want to leave it down to the comment section?
Might as well.
All right, guys. We're going to leave it down to you guys in the comment section. Why don't you guys let us know what you thought of this episode? What do you guys think of the House of the Dragon as a whole? We'd love to know your thoughts. And as always, guys, peace.
Peace.
Peace.